All right. So, I was just doing my daily price action log, and I kind of wanted to come across this, right? So, first things first, looking at our daily, right? If we look closely at our daily, we seen that right here it took lows, right? So throughout the week, it was just straight buying up, and I'm gonna show you this on the lower time frame, of course. But we took lows right about here, right? We took lows with this move right here. So we took a lot of sell side liquidity here and created a new low, and then proceeded to go up, right? And we took out these highs right here and took out some buy side liquidity up here too. And I'm gonna show you how both of these moves played out throughout the week, right? So that was on a day, right? On a daily, right? We see that, right? 4 hour. You can see a little bit. Let's see what we see on the 4 hour. 4 hour, not too much really. Not too much on the 4 hour. All right. Hourly, we see things, but this is where I really like. I really like the 15-minute time frame, right? Because it shows me a lot on the 15. It shows me the week, right? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? Straight buying, rallying up. It hasn't broken a single low, right? So 3 days consecutively straight, it hasn't broken a single low. It's been expanding, 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 right? This the reason why this is happening because it took, remember, it took the liquidity right here, right? So it took the liquidity right here and it started expanding. That's the reason why it started expanding, right? So we had a little bit of a Judas swing on a higher time frame, right? That's why it started expanding. Once price, I'm gonna show you this in a little bit of a different view. Once price took out this liquidity, once price took out the daily liquidity somewhere at let's see, go to my chart real quick. Once price took out the daily liquidity at my bad, Monday just started, that's why. So once price took out the daily liquidity at 67943, right? 679, yeah, right there, right? Once it took out the liquidity up here, it started instantly dropping. Reason why is because if we go back to this, right? As soon as it took the liquidity right there, we get a play right here, right? Sweep of the highs, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna find an entry set up for the Judas swing down here, and it goes all the way back down to match and fill in this whole imbalance that happened on Thursday. This whole big bullish run, right? It came and it filled it in. Now, what do I see maybe happening next week if we kind of look at it a little bit, right? What do I see happening this week? Matter of fact, well, let me go to a clearer chart. Yeah, go to one of these charts. So, how are my indicators? So, if we look at it on a higher time frame, oh man, hold on, let me look on a different chart. Go to AU. So, looking at it on the daily, right, we kind of want to see what happens since it just took out the liquidity up here. Now we know for a fact market tends to run to imbalances or liquidity, right? So we have a lot of liquidity coming here. Like we have, let me mark it up for you guys so you can see. We have liquidity here, 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 and here. All right, and it's just constantly taking out liquidity, right? So this week I am kind of with the bearish bias a little bit on shorts. Reason why is because we have a big, and if I kind of move that right there, right, we have a little bit of an imbalance right here. You have a little imbalance right there. All right. and we have all this liquidity sitting up here, right? We already took a lot of liquidity from here. Right? We got all this liquidity up here, right? We look at the weekly time frame, we got nothing but wicks, nothing but wicks. It just kind of filled out this void right here, kind of filled that out, and there's no more imbalances up here, but it's a imbalance right here, right? On the weekly time frame, it's an imbalance right here, right? Is it gonna go this way? Is it gonna happen this week? Probably not, but I do truly believe that we might get some move towards the downside just because it took all this liquidity here and we just have a bunch of liquidity sitting down here. Just a bunch. Maybe not this one because this got taken right here. All right. Maybe not that because I got taken right there. But we still got a whole bunch of liquidity down here. And then, okay, cool. Oh, but Omar, we have liquidity sitting up here and up here and up here. Yeah, of course we do. But I really, I don't know. I'm not too sure. Seeing how this kind of rejected after, as soon as it took liquidity, just kind of pulled down. Instead of just kind of breaking and busting through. I definitely bias for the week is definitely sells. I'm not gonna lie. And I think we're gonna take out these lows and probably fill this in, and then I would kind of want to look for a bias to the buys. That's just my analysis a little bit. But yeah, going back to this, like just seeing how this kind of played out. Right, we seen the daily once it took their lows. All right, cool, buying on 15, just taking highs, taking highs, taking highs. Knowing that it took the liquidity on the low, I might want to go for like buys. So for example, if I could probably find maybe some ranges and take it, like here we got a little range, bust out the range a little bit, bust out the range, comes back to that order block that's literally right there, and then pulls up, right? Kind of expecting it, same thing, comes down, ranges a little bit, plays around a little bit, and then busts out, right? Comes up to the upside, busts out, comes back down. Looks like it kind of taps this order block right here in the 15-minute, right? And here's where it really massively plays off. We got all this right here, busts out, comes back down to fill that order block right there that was on the 30-minute, and skyrockets up. But we just kind of seeing that, and as soon as we get the liquidity taken from last week, which was right here, this is when they took the liquidity. Exactly when they took it. You see that we gotta kind of play it down, comes back up, you get a manipulation, boom. As soon as it took that liquidity up there, plays down, comes back up, we got that manipulation right there. Instantly, I would have looked for sells, and that's kind of what I'm assuming.